Hello YouTube and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. You join me once again in Miami as the fuel train leaves to go pick up some more fuel to bring to the residents and the businesses of Miami. Last time out we completed this junction, I believe, and we also built the track. If we pop over this way, goodbye train, we built the track going in this direction over to Laredo. And there were two tracks, one going to the passenger station and one which we're on right now going to the farms, the Laredo farms. In this episode we are going to be building the remainder of this track, and the remainder of this track has to go in that direction past that hill. I was going to say mountain, but it's not really a mountain. Is it a mountain? Perhaps. That's very big hill. We're going to have to go over that hill and actually somewhere out in that direction in order to get our food supplies, our grain or whatever it is. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because there are going to be some interesting parts. For example, how do I get the track to cross this passenger track without causing any real issues? That's going to be interesting. Well, I have a few ideas. Let's see if any of them work. Okay, so here we go. The idea, I think, is going to be to run from here straight across to here, over a bridge, along here, run along this, perhaps come down. Oh, that's Miami. Okay, maybe not. Maybe come around here, along here, and then we can cross this road through here and then join up to the track. Now the only issue is this little bit here, but I've been looking at this and I thought, well, since we have an embankment over here, perhaps we could find the lowest part. So for example, right here, and try and get the train to, well, there you go, try and do that somehow. And I think it's possible. I know it tells me that it's a collision, but I think that is very, very possible. And you can see quite clearly it's not that much of a problem. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to bring a track. No, okay. First thing we'll do is we'll bring the track out from here. That part is easy. Yeah, this part is easy. So we want the track to go up to there. That's what we want. We need a way for the ships to go through. They cannot go through that side, but they can quite happily pass through this side. And then we've got a very, very high bridge. But the only reason we have a high bridge is because, well, we're going fairly high up on this hill anyway. So we do have that bridge like that. That's not... Personally, I do not think that that's terrible. I think that's actually quite... It is a little big, I will say that. But it is quite nice. I think it is quite nice. It's not ridiculously big, so I'll take it. I'm going to take that. That's a big bridge. How much did that cost? I do not even know. I'll find out. It was... Come here. It's about $1 million. No, it was more than $1 million, wasn't it? There you go. How much is that saying? 1.6 million. Alright, I will say it cost 1.6 million. So that's another million, let's say. So that's 2.6 million it's cost us so far. So this thing has cost us 2.6 million just to build from there to there. That's it. These things really do cost a lot of money. Let's go ahead and cross these tracks. what I'm going to do is I'll cross the tracks early, only because I wonder if that is potentially, might not be, enough to add in another cargo platform. See, that's enough to add in another cargo platform should we want to. Yes, that's good. So that allows us to increase the length of our food train as well, from whatever the length is here. What is this? 40, 80, 160? 160 meters. We can go all the way up to 200 meters on a food train, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy with that 200 meter food train. Now the next thing I need to do is figure out how this is meant to curve and join that. Now, in accordance with this wants us to do that, create a huge bridge. It's not a huge bridge in terms of height, it's just a huge bridge in terms of length. All the way, it would cross the tracks, which is not exactly what I want. That's by the way, there has been an update in Transports Fever 2, so we could probably still run this plane. Yes, we can. And then join up to there. I do not mind this part, but I kind of want to avoid that long curve, so maybe we can bring that closer. So we're going to try bringing this closer this time. So we'll bring that there. Now we've got to be careful on this because of the uphill sort of nature of it. We want to be fairly careful. It's not terrible. That's not terrible. But I will try and do that. There we go. And then can we just... So that's brought us back from right here all the way to here. That's not bad again. Okay. I haven't looked at how much this is costing again. I'm sure somebody will be keeping track. And if I get it to cross this road, how does it look? That's alright. I'll take that road crossing and you can see where I'm actually trying to head. It's probably quite obvious that I'm trying to head into this area here. I'll take that. And that hasn't given us the bump. Maybe they've fixed it in this update. And now we will complete that. 172k. And now comes the difficult part. Okay. That's managed to dip into there quite nicely. Not brilliantly, but quite nicely. Hey, what? Wait, I didn't even know you could do this. Hold shift and it gives you fine control. Okay, I didn't know that. What I am going to do though, is I'm going to, since we have no trains going in, we do not have any trains going in and out of here, do we? No. I'm going to break this part. There we go. And now I'm going to create the train line. Now for this, I am going to be a bit careful. And I'm going to make use of this new thing, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to do that. I will then keep that straight. And then I will bring it back up. Like that. There we go. Okay, that's a fantastic tool. Now, in theory, this should just bridge. And it does. I could do with a better bridge, though. I could certainly do with a better bridge. I would rather the bridge was that. That's what I would rather the bridge was. So I'll take that. There you go. There. And there. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay. That's not taken us long to figure out at all. 10 minutes, if that. And then we just need to join this onto... Okay, that's not working, is it? How are you looking for that? Yes? Maybe? No? Are you okay with that? That's a weird downhill thing I do not like. Keep the track flat for this branch. There we go. And then after you've done that, you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. There we go. Alrighty. So now we've got... Hey, that's pretty good. I'm fairly pleased with that. There are areas where I think we could do a bit better. For example, this comes down and up again. I would rather it could have gone around, but no, we'll be okay. We will be okay. Right, signalling. Let's stick a few signals in. I'll stick a signal there, of course. And there, of course. For this train, we also have a signal there. Hey, interestingly enough, why does it point to the... I don't know. I thought these weren't one way, but it's fine. We'll obviously have a signal here. And then I suppose we should probably have 2 signals in the middle, allowing us to have 4 trains. There you go. That's 4 trains available across this track. That's pretty good. We've got a signal there, that's fine. We've got... We do not need a signal. That's going to go in there. That's going to go across there. We'll run 2 trains there. The cargo platforms need to increase in size. So, hello cargo platforms. Which one is increasing in size? You know what? Let's just increase all of them. Both of them. "160-meter cargo platforms." We could even crank that all the way up to 200 meters. But we're not going to just yet. We're going to place some tracks here though. There we go. Those are much larger cargo platforms now. The cargo station itself could be increased. Made much bigger. Nope, apparently not. Yes, apparently it's not having that, annoyingly. It's okay, that's alright. We'll manage. We'll manage with this. Not a big deal at all. Time is ever ticking. What do we need to do? We needed bus stations in here. No, let's forget Laredo at the moment. Let's just sort out the food lines. Where's the depots? That was the issue. That was the issue. Where do I put depots? Is this one a... Oh, this is an end... No, wait. Wait a minute. I can change this. I can change this very quickly from being an end platform like that, and I can delete this bit. I can create a depot right here, right at the edge of the map. This can be the depot that is the depot of no return. No, I could even create it just directly there. What's that level? In fact, what am I doing? Why don't I just do this first? Flat. There we go. Then what? Then that. Then I can find the depot and stick the depot in. There we go. There we have it. That's worked really quite well overall. That's going to deal with. In fact, that should deal with everything. Okay, let's make the lines. Wait, just to double check. I do not have the lines yet, do I? Train only. I do not. Okay, we have. Just look at that. One passenger line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 freight lines. And we're about to make 12 and 13. Right. This one. FRRW. Do I call it food run now? Farming run. Farming run. And where does it go to? That one says Concord, so it tells me that that's its destination. Laredo. There we go. And that is also going to be yellow, just like the other one. Then we've got the food. How have I written the food one for? FRRD. There it is. Concord Food. I've just right. That's it. That's it. So this one is going to be a yellow one again. I'll decide the colour on that in a moment. FRRW Miami Food. So that's giving us our end product. Okay, let's do the Miami Food one first because that's easy to do. There. To there. Perfect. And then we'll do the farming run, and we'll do that from there to there. Okay, let's just double check to ensure the track is running this correctly, and it seems to be on both counts. I am going to change the Miami Food one to food. What colour would you associate with food? Not that colour, that's for sure. I'll just turn it to a lighter colour for now. But both are doing what they need to do now. I just need to check down here whether this is routing correctly, and it routes into that one, which I do not have any trouble with it routing into there, aside from the fact that it's not, the track's not big enough. There you go. Okay, I'm sure we can deal with that then. So if it routes into there, that's not a problem. Then we'll have food coming in here. That's the other thing I need to set up. This is Miami Fuel, so I need to ensure that they do not pick up. I don't know why I clicked that so many times. They only pick up fuel. We cannot have them picking up anything else, nor do we want them unloading anything here. There we go. Fuel only. Great. Now what we need to do is we need to continue this cargo. I think it might be wiser to increase that just a bit. There we go. Just make it bigger, just in case. And now what we need to do is we need to find a place to drop off our food. Where would we drop off our food? Where do we need to drop off our food? How do I find that again? It's this, isn't it? That's one. Food needs to come down here, look. A lot of industries there, a lot of commercial is down here. So, I think dropping off the food down down this road is a good idea. So I'm going to set that up. Buildings, cargo stop. You, there. Okay, so that's our drop-off. So these ones, in theory, I'm hoping they come down here, across here, up there, and then they'll go around or something like that. I'm now going to set that line up. That line is definitely going to be yellow. Although the fuel one's yellow, but that's okay. I'm going to go from there to there. We'll change the fuel line color in a moment. FRRD Miami Food. There we go. And what I'll do is the fuel line I am going to change to what color should I change it to? Should we go for orange because orange because the actual fuel line is running in orange. So we have Miami Food now. What we are going to do for that is we are going to buy some vehicles that are ready for it. Can these ones carry food? No, these ones can. We'll buy 10 vehicles that are ready for service. We're going to paint them all with the orange stripe, and they're all going to go onto Miami Food. Sorry, we're going to paint them all with a yellow stripe, and they're all going to go onto Miami Food. Right, now they're not going to be doing anything, of course, for now, because we do not have any food. But it's now time to get the trains going. So we have 160-meter platforms. We're going to make use of these. These are freight locomotives. We're going to use them. We're going to repaint them. Not yellow. Okay, Alright, what colour should we repaint these? I do not particularly like the yellow colour on it. You know what? We're going to repaint them. We're going to have I'm going to try yellow. It doesn't really matter. We'll do one of those with, and we need something that's going to carry grain, which is a gondola. Do these change the entire colour? They do. I do not like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we are going to buy... Should we start with 2 of those or 4 of those? I will start... You know what? I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to go straight for 4 of those. There we go. And I'm going to send them off. I think, in theory, I should just be able to send them all off. Go on. Off you go on the farming run. And then I'm going to spend some more money on some more trains. We'll paint these that colour, sure. And this one's going to have boxcars, which are not going to be painted. We're going to buy 2 of those. And those are going to be sent onto the Miami Food Run. There we go. We now have trains. That's it, it's happening. This should, in theory, work out. It may not, but it should. Say it may not, but in theory it should. No, it really should. In fact, in St. Paul you can see that we do have food starting to be produced. Please tell me that this is the right size for the train. The platform is the right size. Great. I want to pause that because I want to take a photo of that. I know, I'm particular about photos, but they just look, that kind of looks nice. There you go. Perfect. We'll take that, and then we'll be on our way. In fact, we're just going to sit here for a moment because all the trains are going to be passing through here one at a time. Very quickly, actually. I hope so, anyway. They may not. They may not do that at all. Here comes another one though. So there is some sort of positive here because there's another one coming in. Hopefully. There we go. Here it comes. And that's a second train of this form. Pottering along rather slowly. I think that's going to wait though. That's going to have to wait for the next one. Which is... I'm not sure if that's going to work out correctly. I think I might have got this incorrectly set up. I think. And yes, it is waiting. Unfortunately, in fact, let's see if it bring that back. Oh no, yeah, no, there it goes. There's the wait. So what's it going to wait for? It is going to wait for that to be past that signal, which in theory. Now I've just thought about something. We could. We can get this. No, right, okay. That was a bad idea what I've just done. Because what we could have done is we could have had the other one overtake and pop along the way. But unfortunately not. We'll be certainly looking into whether this works by the next episode. Right now it is... Well, I mean, they're producing 200. Transport is nothing. Unfortunately, I think I might need to add a mod here that increases... this, because there aren't enough farms and I cannot get anything from this farm. It's just in a it's spawned in a horrible place. The same with the same's the case with this coal mine. It's spawned in a horrible place. Actually no, the coal mine has a better bet because we can do that. Yes, it's going to cost us 27 million. Yes, it's going to cost us 34 million. But we can actually do that. And there is a viable bridge over the entire canyon there, which is ridiculous to the extreme, but you know, it is possible. It's a shame. I would have liked to. Are there any other places that I can do this? No. There's nowhere else that I need to do it. So that is a shame. Has the second one gone yet? Second one's on its way? Lovely. The first one has almost reached its destination. Even better. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Into 1883. Something's upgraded. That must be this. Oh, that's upgraded to level 3. This is 157, 158. We are losing things on this one. Wait, can we not place a track up to? No, we cannot. That's just rubbish. Don't mind me. Just wondering what we can and cannot do. Platforms. Go on. That means that shouldn't lose as much. The only problem is this thing probably cannot handle. This thing can only take 56. I think that needs an upgrade as well. We'll probably do that at the start of the next episode. The next one's on its way. Now that one's on its way back. That's my only concern. That there is my only concern. Because we're not quite in the... That one's just overtaken. Well done. Well done you. Well done you. Things are now taking shape. Are you full? You are full. Almost. 97. That's a problem. You're already... Okay. That's not quite worked as I thought it would, but we have at least managed to get some success on this. So that's where I'm going to end it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. Also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. Guess what I've done here? I have ruined this. There we go. Sort that out. Perfect. That's all from me though, and I'll see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2, where we're going to see if Miami actually starts growing. I'll see you guys then.